The egg white egg bites, they're not perfectly healthy, but in the morning, that's a healthy alternative to go get. I'm gonna tell you a secret right now. When I did one of those weight loss challenges, I literally had a skinny vanilla latte and the egg white egg bites from Starbucks every single morning during a challenge and lost 20 pounds in 6 weeks. Currently, here's what I do. I've just started, and this is recently, some intermittent fasting, and I don't go crazy. So every other day, I'll skip breakfast. I'll just have coffee, and that's just new. It's something I tried just to kind of break up my weight loss to get my body going in different areas and different. I don't know. It's a kind of a mental thing, and it's also a weight loss thing. When I do have breakfast, I go to Costco. I buy the pack of egg whites, and I'll get turkey bacon, and I'll go get some sprouted bread, wheat bread from the store, and I will literally. Bread to me tastes like bread, so I will literally just buy the most low calorie one that I can find. I've found some that are like 40 calories a slice, and I'll just make egg whites and a couple pieces of turkey bacon and bread sandwich in the morning. And I don't put any sauce or anything on it. If I put any seasoning in the eggs, it's a no salt seasoning, and they have that everywhere. And that's my breakfast. So for food, it's basically count your calories, find substitutes for things that are high in fat. Like when you want pizza, look for something different, a different style of pizza that you like, and you're gonna try a bunch. It's okay, okay? And if you mess up, don't beat yourself up the next day. So that, weighing in, stick to weighing yourself in once a week. And take measurements if you want it. In the Lose It app, you can take measurements of your belly, your this and that. You might feel like I'm not losing any weight, but I'm losing weight in my abdomen, but I gained some muscle, and you might have lost an inch off your waist and you don't even know it. Okay, so I went to put a belt on. I hadn't worn a belt in probably like 2 weeks. Went to put a belt on my pants and realized, I went down 2 notches. I was like, oh crap, that's great. So a lot of those little things, celebrate them. Don't let them go by. Like if you lose a notch on your belt, that's awesome. Okay, you go down in inches, that's awesome. It's not always about weight. Okay. And then I guess with the whole food thing, be as consistent as possible, okay. So that, also food, cheat days. There's no such thing as a cheat day. I love it when I see The Rock. If you follow The Rock on Instagram or Facebook, he'll be like, oh, it's Cheat Friday or something at 2 a.m. and he just got home and he's having a bunch of waffles with a bunch of syrup and tequila and all this stuff. And you're like, yeah, dude, you have a cheat day because you do a workout, an insane workout that burns 9 billion calories a day, and you're in tip-top physical shape, and you're eating all this healthy food. The Rock is not us, okay? So are you gonna have days where you overindulge? You're like, wow, I really would like a little bit of ice cream tonight. Yes, you are. And with like anything, try to find a substitute. Try to find a low-calorie ice cream or something if you can. I love ice cream too. So is it going to happen? Yeah. Is that a cheat day? No, it's just a day that you decided to indulge a little bit and may have went over. Or maybe you didn't, maybe you have calories left in the end of the day, okay? And you had some ice cream and then you write at your calories, so you didn't go in deficit calories that day, don't beat yourself up over it, it's okay. The next day you can make up for it. It becomes a problem if it becomes every single day you're doing this. Okay, so I would say if you go to get that stuff, right? So if you're gonna have some ice cream in the fridge, have a pint, not a gallon. I buy a box of these, they're like Weight Watcher bars or something. They're like English toffee. Our store has them, and they're super low calorie. So but they're an individual like popsicle style. So I just stick those in the freezer, and then I might have one every couple days or something. So that's the biggest thing. Don't beat yourself up. So as far as food's going, oh, if you're drinking soda, you need to stop. I quit drinking soda a few years back, 4 years ago now. I drink flavored waters, like the seltzer kind of style waters, and they're awesome. Hopefully this old lady doesn't hit my car. But anywho, I don't drink sodas at all anymore. I might have had, I think in the last video I said 20 sodas over the last 4 or 5 years. I just don't drink soda. Every great once in a while I have a soda. I was in Disneyland, and while I was there I had 2 sodas. I probably won't have another soda until like March or something. I'm not that into it. And I'm a person who grew up, my dad worked for Coca-Cola growing up, so I had a lot of soda. I feel like I've had enough soda for my lifetime. So, soda. Quit soda. Okay? I'd say the only other thing with eating is try to drink water daily. Try to incorporate. I got some water right here. Incorporate in your life. If you need to mix it with BCAAs, or I have like a little amino acid drink, or I don't know if it's amino acid that I get from Costco to make it flavorful, whatever. But if you get rid of sodas and you're drinking the like bubbly, those kind of things, you know, that's water. That's water. So I don't know the exact amount of water you should have every day. There are calculators online, you know, that you can Google. But yes, water intake is important. Okay. I think that's everything with food. I mean, the only other thing is maybe if you're going out to eat with friends or something, or family or whatever, do not beat yourself up if you are like, wow, I'm gonna eat a 1,000-calorie meal tonight. You know, just try to eat as healthy as possible, but enjoy the company you're with. You know, your weight loss journey depends so much on what's up here. Okay. And I know it's weird to point to your brain and say, let that sink in, but seriously, let it sink in. Your weight loss journey is a lot about what happens in here. So if you are hangry at dinner and you're not enjoying your family, you're gonna go home and have some extra thoughts about all this stuff, and you're just gonna tire yourself out, and it's gonna get you out of your headspace. So instead of thinking like that, think like, hey, I'm gonna go to this dinner, I'm gonna do the best I can to eat healthy. You know, maybe you really want the the chicken fried steak and the mashed potatoes and gravy and all that stuff, and it sounds great. And maybe instead you order the chicken and vegetables and something else, but it's still like 900 calories or 1,000 calories, and you know you're just going to be really close to your limit that day. Trust me, being happy and with your family or with friends and enjoying where you are is part of the mental aspect of this. Okay? Don't beat yourself up over it. You know, there's so many times I was just in Disneyland, I was like, oh yeah, this is killing my carb count right now or whatever. But I'm looking over at my 7-year-old who's having a great time, and this is not a big deal to me. I have time to do this. Okay, I don't have time to be with him when he's at 7 years old. I guess that's the only other bit of advice is when you're going out, just try to eat as healthy as you can and don't beat yourself up over it. Now, I'm not saying grab the extra large pasta meal when you go out, because that's defeating the purpose, but eat as healthy as you can. All right, last one I'm gonna talk about this is exercise. When you add exercise into the mix, you are gonna lose weight faster. You totally are. And I'm very lucky enough, I found a gym where I go to kickbox, and kickboxing isn't for everyone. Most gyms, you know, if you're working out, and I'll be really honest with you, if you can only walk right now and go around the block a couple times and walk, do it. Get out and do something. If it's walking, go walk. If it's jogging, go jog. If it's cardio, go do cardio. If you have a weight set and a Peloton at home, then do that. Whatever. But go do something, right? I'm lucky enough I found a gym. I go work out it's 30-minute kickboxing. I'm done in like 45 minutes total. And I burn anywhere from 500 to 700 calories. Now, you might not, this is like, holy crap, that's a lot. I'm telling you, if I go in and just have a lazy workout in there, I burn almost 500 calories every single time, right? I usually go a little extra and try to hit 700 calories as my goal every single time I work out. And that's just where I'm at, okay? If you're only burning a couple hundred calories a day, taking walks or doing whatever, that's fine too. But For exercise, you can also do 100 other things that'll help your day. I'm a school teacher. I would sit in a chair a lot of times and go over math and do things. I got rid of my chair. I don't sit at all anymore in my class ever. I'm walking around. I went from about 4,000 steps a day to 10,000 steps a day at school. You might not, is that a lot? Is it this? Is it that? I don't know, but at the end of the week, I'm burning a couple extra 100 calories a day just by walking. So is it worth it? Yes, it adds up. That adds up, okay? My gym's not open on Sundays. So on Sundays, I try to do something. And I don't care if it's, like, this Sunday, I'm going to clean my gutters. Like, that's going to burn a couple 100 calories. I'll probably mow my lawn, too. That's probably another 50 calories. I have a really small lawn. You don't think these little things will add up, but they totally do. They do. I have a friend who, she does have a desk job, and she's really struggling right now to lose weight, and she bought this little bicycle. It's a flat little thing with two little pedals, and it's just like it's called a floor bike or something. And so she stuck it under her desk, and legit every hour she just gets on and she takes a little 10-minute ride, and it has a counter on it that I think it connects to her app or something that tells her how far she's ridden. And since she's been doing it, she rides a bike basically with her legs for about 2 to 3 miles a day or something like that, right? Don't seem like a lot, but at the end of the week, she's burning like an extra pound's worth of calories or something like that. I figured out just by upping my workout and getting up to 700 calories, I could possibly burn off a quarter to a half pound of fat a week-ish. That just depends on the week. It might not seem like a lot, but in a month, I can get rid of a pound to 2 pounds more just in a month. Okay, is it all about weight loss? No, it's about a bunch of other things too. So exercise, get out and do something, okay? Go find a gym. I found a gym I thought worked for me, and turns out it didn't work for me. I got rid of it, and I got a different gym. Get a gym that works for you, okay? A lot of it is about how friendly the people are, about how willing they are to help. I find that a lot of the smaller gyms that I've been to, the kickboxing ones, the fitness style gyms, they're a lot more personable than the 24 hours, right? Gyms, the big ones, the big chain gyms. I still belong to a big chain gym. I'm never gonna get rid of it because I literally pay like $42 for a whole year for it. So I'm never gonna get rid of it, and it's like a couple blocks from my house. If you can't afford a gym right now, I pay like $100 and something for this gym a month. That's not feasible for everyone. Get out and do something and build a routine. If it's walking your dog, go walk your dog every day. Every day, make it a habit, go walk your dog. You know, I've got bored at school during my, I have a preparation period, prep period where my kids go to PE or something. I went and walked around the school a couple times just to, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it helps. Anything that you can do will help, okay? As far as exercise, it all adds up. Everything you do adds up, okay? All right, so to wrap this all up, the little things add up. So do the little things. Celebrate the little victories, no matter how small they are. If you lost a pound last week, celebrate it. Celebrate losing that pound. Now, don't celebrate it by eating ice cream, but celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Taking pictures of yourself. Not a fan. In the app, I do it. I just take a picture once a week just so I can maybe see some progress. I'm not a big fan of sharing my pictures. I don't know if I will, but if that's something you do, sometimes you look at pictures and a picture can be taken at the wrong angle and you're like, I look, fatter than I did last week, but I lost 4 pounds or something. And don't get caught up in taking pictures. So get caught up, look at everything. Look at what you've lost, measurements, how you feel. How you feel is a huge thing. All that stuff. It's all a combination, okay? And generally, here's what I've figured. Usually, if I didn't lose a pound, I'd feel really good energy-wise. Or if I feel really drained, I lost more weight than I thought I did. It's kind of a big balance thing. So just celebrate every small victory and don't get upset when there's not a huge, victory. Um, Other things. If there's something toxic going on, get rid of it. I don't eat fast food anymore. I rarely eat fast food. I'm notorious for, the kids want like a burrito and I'll stop and get a burrito and then I just don't get anything. Like, do you want anything? No, I don't want anything. Please don't skip, unless you're doing like an intermittent fasting, don't skip a meal. Don't starve yourself. I guess the biggest thing is to come back and say that it's more mental than anything. So the mental part is you need to know why you're doing this. You need to understand that food is food, and food is, over the last 100 something years, whatever it is, 150 years, food has changed drastically, and food is meant to taste really good and meant to get you fat and meant to get you to want more. Doesn't mean you can't indulge, but don't overindulge, and be smart about what you're eating. And so here I am at 6 or 7 weeks or whatever, 20 pounds lost, and I'm just gonna keep on trucking. Try to get down another 20-ish. My goal was actually to hit 20 by the 1st, and I hit that a week early, so that was pretty cool. My next goal, I think, is to hit another 20 pounds before March, so that's a couple months, so we'll see. I'm gonna try hard. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna try hard. Here's something I do that I totally forgot. So I was thinking, like, for these goals, I want to reward myself. So for the first goal of 20 pounds, I bought myself a pair of shoes. Like, I wanted these shoes, kind of expensive. I bought them, but I promised myself until I lose the 20 pounds, I'm not gonna open them. And so I'm a very goal-oriented person. There needs to be something at the end. I can't do the attaboy, hey, good job. So I bought myself a pair of shoes. So I got a new pair of Nikes. They're cool. I got to think of something for this next 20 pounds. And then we'll go from there. So it's kind of another little trick to use.